Good evening, guys. Welcome back, everyone, to the DTM Championship. Yesterday, we ended up with the qualification, and today, the race is gonna be there and gonna be here. I love it when I just forget to mute the video and I can hear myself back. It can completely make me weirded out. Anyways, I practiced a little bit the commentary ever since yesterday, and I hope I can commentate the start way better than I usually do. And I will try to put more emotion into the race and into the commentary aside screaming, because I don't want to scream. Like, I want my voice to sound deeper than usual because I don't know, probably this is what you guys like. But anyways, let's go to check the starting grid. Who couldn't follow the qualification yesterday, they can't know how the qualification ended, but I will tell you now. So Mateusz Torvik took the pole position. Basically, he is the very first pole sitter of 2017 and also getting the bonus point for the first time, and he's the first person who gets the bonus point for the pole position. Then William Duncan with a good qualification comes at second. Then Roman Quer and Gabriel Gomez are coming at third and fourth. Both was a little surprising and good qualification. There comes Viggo Host and Sai Perez at fifth and sixth. Then Greenwood and Curtis and seven and eight. They had a good qualification as well. Bartos Kloss and Vedran Vedrina are closing the top 10 at 9 and 10th. Zachary Fitzwater and Nikolas Zorbach 11-12. Hiroshima Di Ross and Thomas Bennett 13th and 14th. Jorge Caranti 15th, Rodrigo Gomez 16th. Then Victory Bobu 17th, Adam Wolf 18th. Robert Ionescu and Raul Patel are being at 19th and 20th, and then Jack Boyman and Rivka Fakhrezain are closing the grid with the 21st and 22nd position. So, as I said, I will try to comment it better mainly at the starts and mainly at the situations that I have to talk continuously and fast to make it more enjoyable, also making my voice a little deeper for you guys because I know you like it more than my high-pitched voice. So let's go on and let's move on to the weather report, and we are going to have a little rain. As I can see at the 30th minute, so around halfway point of the race, we're going to have a little rain. Then I don't think we will have the very rain at the very end, because the race is usually it's not lasting for around a half hour, only around 1 hour and 50 minutes. But of course, we will see. If we reach 90 minutes, then we will have heavy rain. But if not, we won't. So I think it's time to start the race. We are a little bit late, like by 2 minutes. So it's time finally. As I mentioned yesterday, Hockenheim is always providing us good races. I don't really remember any times when the race was boring here with these DTM cars. So let's hope it will be at least as interesting as the 2019 F1 GP here, like the real one. If not, then, we will see. And I forgot to get water for myself. Now I'm having water, so at least I won't get sick or something. And not still just my voice won't crack and my throat won't dry out, fortunately. Flo, you could mute yourself if you want. Like, it wouldn't be a bad thing on Discord. It's okay. So here's the grid. So Turvik first, Duncan second, Kwak third, Gabriel Gomez coming at fourth. I will try to remember these skins. And after the 5 lights are out, they are away, and we are starting 2017 season. Duncan seemed to have a better start than Turvik, so Duncan is pushing himself through at first place, but eventually Turvik is holding it around the outside, and Gomez made a pretty okay start as well because he came up to third, and Turvik is getting under attack by Duncan once again, and Duncan maybe in the inside line can get the first place. We didn't see it, but I'm sure Duncan is having the first place right now as the others are coming pretty well. Yes, it happened, and Turvik is being second and slowly third because Gabriel Gomez is attacking him. Also, Roman Quag made a terrible start, so he's losing position continuously. Likewise, it happened with the others as well. Gomez came up to second place, and as I can see, nobody is crashing into each other, but there is a damage already. I just jinxed them. Currently and Bennett are the ones who are missing some parts, and it happened at the first corner. And yes, Currently completely misjudged the braking point and hit the back of Thomas Bennett, ruining their races. Currently was leading the race last season, then he got retired. Well, basically, he retiring at the moment now as well. And here is the moment when Duncan is taking the lead from Mateusz Turvik, and Gomez is taking third place away from Quag, and Horst is coming with the purple car behind. I'm not even sure what happened with the others, but yes, Romain Quag already lost 2 positions. So it's a pretty bad start for him. On the other hand, Gomez made a good one, and also Holst as well. As for the fuel load, most of the guys are on 1 stop. And here is the 2 person who got damaged by each other. I mean, currently damaged both of them. I don't think there are penalties in DTM, so there won't be a problem about that. Only penalties for the yellow flag overtakings. And there was a guy in the back who was with 19 laps of fuel. He might try a 2-stop, but here is Quag attacking Horst, but they are clipping each other, and Quag manages to hold in the car. Fortunately, there were no problems. While Zorbach is making up a position, or trying to, but he's actually succeeding. That's the Rossa, if I know correctly. I'm not sure about that though. No, this is the Rossa. I don't know who is with the other car, but one thing is for sure, Quag is attacking Horst back. And as I can see, Horst is doing a pretty great job holding around the outside and saving the position against his rival. Well, so far, as usually, there are some overtakes. So the first 2 or 3 laps are not seeming to get away boringly. I just want to know who is the car in front of Greenwood. This is Quag, yes, and who is the other car? Like, who is the other green and blue car? Because there are 2. Yeah, Perez, okay. So Quag and Perez. Now I know that as well. And Bennett and Currently got their car repaired and they are going up to the field, but after this big damage and after these big problems, I don't think they will score any points. Unlike Fitzwater, who is trying to score some points and now forcing his way through next to Perez. Yes, no, that's the Rossa, I always forget them. Fitzwater made a beautiful overtaking and I keep messing up with people's name. Greenwood. Now he's taking one great overtaking maneuver, forcing Kagel outside a little bit, just not leaving him any space. And there are 2 crashes! There is a big crash! Pakrozane is on the ideal line where another car being completely destroyed on the grass. What happened here? Okay, so there was Fakruzane. Oh yes, getting collided with the Red Bull car. I completely forgot his name. And there is a big contact there as well. Who is that Red Bull car? It's Ionescu, yes. So Ionescu was in the inside. Ionescu could have turned a bit better than that. Well, I'm not completely saying it was his fault, but he could have turned better than that. And he's even losing his right door. Fortunately, it's not the door where the driver's side is. But basically, I think Ionescu is taking Fakruzin out. I give him that mistake because he could have turned better. And here is Boyman, who is completely hitting the side of poor Fakruzin. So that wasn't the car, that's only the front of the car, fortunately. So Boyman is continuing his race. As Wolf is getting damaged as well. I think Fakruzin's car is gonna get removed while the others are going there, so they're gonna be safe. Wolf, Fakruzin, Ionescu and Boyman are the ones who are losing out here big time. Yes, Boyman got the damage here. I think one of the debris hit the car. Let's see. Yes. The bodywork hit the car. And basically this is making him lose his, even though it's impossible for us to spot it because it's invisible. But you know how it is. Yeah, Duncan is leading, Gomez second. So far, Quag is being very slow, losing position after position. So basically, Boyman, Wolf, and Ionescu are basically losing a heap of time now. Currently, and Bennett might come back here and with this move. I didn't tell the race is 47 laps long, and Curtis is overtaking here, and Curtis shouldn't overtake here because there is yellow flag, and okay, he's not. While the others are don't try to overtake, and okay, the car got removed. That's good. The car got removed so nobody hit the car of Fakhrizadeh, which was like completely unmovable. Zorbach with a great but easy overtake at Curtis. Curtis is losing some positions as well. He's not finding his pace so far. Oh yes, Ionescu got double stacked, which means Ionescu gonna get his lap in that way. Poor dude, he's being so unlucky. I mean, he's the one who took Fakhrizadeh out, so I don't know, not just halfly unlucky because he got double stacked. Here is Fakhrizadeh's car. And here is Duncan gonna lap Ionescu. Yes, Ionescu got lapped. I don't think he has any chances for points now, but the worst thing is that he's coming back in the middle of the pack and he will be faster than the others, just a little bit. But because of the fresh rubber, he's gonna be faster than the others. This might cause a little bit of trouble among these guys. They still can't overtake here, even though they try, or just trying to show themselves to scare the opponents. As long as Fakhrizadeh's car getting pushed away, they can't overtake here. But we could see Zorbach overtaking Curtis once again. I think Curtis overtook him back somewhere. Because this is the second time that Zorbach is overtaking Curtis, if I remember correctly. And I think I remember correctly. I don't know. We will see about that later. It's not the most important thing at the moment. If it's the second or the first time that they are overtaking each other. Poor Fakhrizadeh. Last season started way better for him. But the same can be told by Jorge Caranti as well. Well, until he retired, but you know how it is. Till then, at least he led the race. Yep, he got overtaken back. Curtis is overtaking Zorbach in a pretty unusual place. I don't think I've ever seen an overtaking here. These seem to be new overtakings, but Aaron Curtis is presenting us. Well, that's a great move. That was a great move, and I remember correctly that Zorbach overtook him back twice because of this overtake. I don't know. Curtis is being a little bit slower than Zorbach, not by too much, just a little bit. Here comes Greenwood harassing Holst, and he's 5th place. While Vedrina is deciding what if he overtakes the newbie. And he did, so. Here comes Perez as well. They are not leaving Curtis alone. And there is a contact. Holst and Greenwood. Oh my god, Curtis! What did you do, mate? He completely shouted Vedrina out from the race. What was that? I mean, basically the rear wing is missing, but what was that? Okay. Okay, this was Curtis' fault. Like, okay, Vedrina moved under braking, but he forgot to use the brakes. Ah, no, he forgot to use the brakes. I mean, it can be told that Vedrina moved under braking, but basically it was such a huge speed difference. I think Curtis can be glad that he didn't lose his complete front of the car. And yes, he has damage, obviously. Obviously, he's having damage, and this is his race done. Well, even though it started pretty well for him at the quali, it is continuing pretty terribly for him. But, you know, it's happening. Like, This is his first race here in DTM. These things are happening. So it's not the first time we see a rookie crashing into someone else. So I think that's forgivable. If he's doing that in the next 6 or 7 races, then yeah, probably it won't be, and he gonna be titled as Maldonado or something. But so far there is no problem with that. Zorbach pushing Quag a little wide, even though that was Quag completely, because Zorbach didn't even touch him. Quag is losing another position now against Perez with the similar painted car. So yeah, I'm not saying that things are going pretty neat at the moment for drivers, but Quag completely missed it. Like, what, mate? Were you that afraid of Zorbach? You don't have to be so afraid of him. Just let him go if he's faster, but don't misjudge that much the corner. That made him lose another position. And here is Vedrina, of course. 17 seconds. Well, I think that this is a complete rear wing change. Where is Curtis though? Or wait, are Curtis and Vedrina teammates? Wait, I'm gonna check this one. I'm so curious. Okay, so we can see Gomez and Duncan battling because Gomez think he's faster, but I will check it. Where is Vedrina? No, his teammates with Fitzwater, but he can see Gomez after we are switching back, and Gomez for the first time taking the lead of the race, taking it away from Duncan, and they are on a similar strategy. Well, as we can see, Duncan gonna try a Curtis move here. No, he won't. The speed difference wasn't enough, so it seems like Gomez is taking the lead, and yes, I didn't really look at the car brands when those two crashed. Okay, but Duncan is not that slow against Gomez. He seemed to found his form again. Like way after he overtook, Gomez overtook Duncan, he just got bored of it and already trying to attack him back. Like why not? He's still having the chance. I mean, what can Duncan think about right now? Aside, there goes the first place, and aside the first place sets the fastest lap, so Duncan can so far. What can be in the minds of the drivers right now? Aside, Gomez is the other newbie, and here is Ionescu trying to, catching up because of the fresh rubber. But I don't think it will end well if he's attacking Tervik. Only because Tervik gonna overtake him back because Robert is 1 lap down after the incident. I have a request. What about introducing penalties to DTM, like at the top tier? I think it would be better, like without that. I would say my opinion, but Flo would decide if they get a penalty or not. I think with that we could make it even more chaotic and even better. But this is only my request. I'm not sure what you guys think about that. We will see. Oh, Greenwood and Horst, Greenwood is taking a pretty dangerous line, but no, Horst is keeping it. Likewise, De Rossa and Quag. Quag is only 9th. Jeez. I mean, Okay, you don't want to be. Oh, Greenwood again. This is the second time, and this time it happens. But we have to admit that Greenwood did pretty well. Likewise, De Rossa here. No, I was thinking about the penalties because like Flo don't have to be the one who decides all the time and such. But you know, if no, then no. I just thought it would be a nice addiction for this series. But if you guys talked about it already, then I won't force it. Let's just see how Host is trying to kill Greenwood. You know, I think Greenwood hurt Host a little bit as he overtook him at the end of the finish line. Yeah, okay, now no penalties are always nice and also nice. Fitzwater, just trying. Yeah, see, we do. We do. Sorry, why did I call you we do? Yeah, okay, so at the moment, two Audis are in the lead. I mean, one Audi is in the lead, and then Duncan comes at second. Yeah, we will see how Gabriel Gomez is going to do here in DTM. Wouldn't be a bad thing if he would start his DTM career with a win. But let's talk about it as well that Gomez is having a GP2 title and then he came to DTM because he didn't have any seats in Formula 1. Ah, no, no. Bobo is being a bit too optimistic about that line. But so far, this is the Curtis corner because no one else were able to overtake here. As long as I can recall, I never seen an overtake here. So he is the only one now who showed us something. I think Horst overtook him back again. Zorbach is having a day where he's getting overtaken a lot, and then he have to overtake other people back. It's sometimes boring, but it's sometimes good. At least, at least I can say that the first three positions are not changed too much. Like Duncan already started from a good position, like Westervik, so at least they are there around the second and third. Why don't we talk about the drivers? Like it would be a good idea at this part of the race. Um, yeah. So Gabriel Gomez is leading at the moment. It would be nice to start his DTM career with a win, and that would greatly improve his chance to become the Force India race Force India driver in the top tier. Urhas made another mistake, but Zorbach gonna be a dumb dumb and gonna try the same. Of course, if it's not working for once, he's trying it another time. But the same goes to Fitzwater as well, so trying to make a move in the first corner is not the best thing. So that win would improve Gomez's chances majorly for the Force India seat next year. And not only that win, if he could finish at first, second, or third in the championship at the end of the season. But there are other drivers as well who want to get back to the top tier or at least want to get introduced there. So Gomez is not the first and only person. Here comes the others. For example, Vedrina, who is not having the best race so far, likewise Boyman. And they are colliding once again. Boyman is completely going out. Vedrina is standing there and spinning the car. Oh, okay. He's not going against the wall. After all, he overtook Boyman, but not in the most fair way. Yeah, the race was already terrible because of that crash. between Fakrazin and Ionescu, and now they are crashing once again. I mean, Vedrina got crashed out by Curtis, so they were part of two separated crashes, but they found each other again. So what do you think, guys? Who would have the biggest chance right now to get back to the top tier to Formula 1? Any older new drivers you can say. I just want to start a little survey, like survey kind of thingy. Or how do they call that? Opinion poll. Yes, opinion poll or something like that. Close. Brave. Brave overtaking maneuver on Quag. Quag is being the most disappointing driver today, like no offense and such, but he started from third and he's being like 11th, and his fuel load is the same as the others. So at the moment, Quag is continuing his career where he stopped at 2016, aka going lower and lower. I hope he will find himself again because ever since he applied to the Ferrari seat back at 2016, he had terrible races, and yeah, his first DTM race is not going so well either. And now Fitzwater are gonna lose a lot, and the driver behind them gonna catch up, who is Kyoshima Di Rossa, a next Formula 1 driver as well. Well, to be honest, DTM seems like a place of retired DTM Formula 1 drivers. I mean, Roke and Zontag went back to top tier, so not exactly. And we can see new people as well who got promoted from Formula E or demoted from GP2. Here they can try another chance to get into the top tier. Patel, easy. So yes, weirdly, last year there were more people going back to Formula 1, like at the beginning of 2017, than from GP2. So nowadays, getting promoted from GP2 is pretty difficult for some reason. Like it's most likely to happen from DTM. So slowly we can change DTM to Tier 2. But of course we can't because DTM gonna stay Tier 3 no matter what. How funny, ever since I started commentating DTM, it was the lowest tier back then, and now there are Formula E and BTCC as well. And the two best friends, Horst and Zorbach, are finding each other once again. Zorbach with an inside move trying to impress us, but he can't do that. Maybe here by Splitstream he will try it again. Let's hope he won't do a Curtis and smash in the back of Horst. Splitstream is very strong. In the inside, well, Horst is not even forcing him to the inside, just give him the inside line and make Zorbach complete the overtake. With that move he got up to 5th, and if he's having a good pace, he might try to catch the people at the podium because Greenwood and Turvik are not so far away from him. I mean, there is a bit of gap, but not the highest gap, not the biggest gap ever. Vedrina got the fastest lap. But there was a little information box about Vidu is taking the fastest lap. Maybe I've seen wrong because they didn't even complete. Oh yes, then Vidu completed the fastest lap at the last lap, not this one. I mean, even though Horst had the fastest lap, Zorbach overtook him, and now Fitzwater gonna lose a position for sure because there are succumbs so fast. Oops. Yes, Dirosa with an outbreaking move. I mean, Fitzwater lost so much with that dumb move that was no question at all. I think we should look at the back of the grid now. Like, curious to see where are the people. Yes, Ibobo is here. but the last 5. So yeah, Kurt is leading them. Kurt is currently Wolf, Bennett, Vedrina, Ionescu. I mean Boyman and Ionescu. Just a little fun fact: everyone from 15th place till 21st got involved in a collision, and that's why they are there. So they are not. They didn't get back because of their horrendous pace, but because of their horrendous damage they got, and the pit crew took quite a bit to fix the car. That Marshall is still there, waving green flags. I mean, one green flag if we want to be correct as for the grammar. Marshall is standing there and just waving green flag. He forgot to go back. Yep, exactly there. He was there because of the crash of Fakruzin and Dionescu, but he forgot to go back. I think he loves his job. Like, this is the closest where he can be to DTM cars. What can we say? A true motorsport enthusiastic person is something we shouldn't underestimate. Vedran to put another lap, but I don't understand if Vido is putting the fastest laps, then why he isn't catching up to Zorbach. Like, how can he set fastest laps as he is getting further and further from Zorbach? This must be some dark magic for sure. Darker than the black hole. I don't know, Fitzwater... yeah, I mean, I know it's the back, but like, he set 2 fastest laps, and before setting the first, he got overtaken by Zorbach. Then Zorbach pulled away from him from like 2.5 seconds. Oh yes, yes. Once again, I confused Horst with Vedrina. Yes, okay. Don't worry guys, I will memorize them. Like, if I make so many mistakes, I'm making these mistakes because I'm trying hard. I'm trying to say it, and if I'm correct, I'm happy. If I'm not correct, then I'm gonna try again. So more and more times I'm repeating them, the more and more I try to memorize them. As Zorbach is the first person who visits the pits. If he's lucky, then he will have a 1-stop, because I'm not sure 2-stop is fast enough here, but to be honest, Hockenheim is one of those tracks where the 2-steps can work out. Yes, it's a 1-stop. Wasn't really a question. And Zorbach starts the pit stops with an 8.3 second stop. All he can pray for is a clean track, and he's getting that clean track. Well, with that, he might win a little bit of time against the others, even though his fuel load is way more than, for example, Turvik, Gomez, or Duncan. So maybe he might lose out, maybe not. Only time will tell that. But we're sure now he have to push, because the others gonna stay out for a longer time. Diros and Fitzwater are going to come out. So they are pitting at the same time. Let's say Zorbach can overtake them back, or that huge fuel load that Zorbach got will make him into a disadvantageous position. Because as we can see now, Fitzwater and Diros are coming out, and not... okay, yes. I wanted to say not only them, but basically, yes. They are the ones. And Fitzwater might overtake Di Rossa here. Let's see. Let's see the race of the mechanics. Oh, wait. That was a very long stop. Fitzwater overtook De Rossa. I think there was a problem in front of the wheels. And yes, Zorbach overtook them. Wasn't really a question. Yes, there was a problem with the wheel. Yes, with the left rear. Didn't want to go to its place. And with that, he lost around 2 or 3 seconds. Now Zorbach is being 12th, which wasn't a surprise because Zorbach was already in front of them, and the fresh tires helped him a little bit. I'm not sure about the difference. Yeah, Vedrina is another fastest lap, so Vedrina is trying to break the records of setting fastest laps. I think that's third. I think that's the third fastest lap at the moment. He's doing some impressive things, even though he's being completely at the back end. Well, let's just say he's not having the life of his race. The race of his life. Okay, I just missed a little bit. And Patel is gonna come out at the end of the lap. Now Patel again, next to Quag. Patel in the inside. Oh, okay, he's taking care of Quag. I was a little afraid that they're gonna hit each other. And also the race leader is going to come out. Also, this is my chair in the background, so don't mind it. And there are gonna be some times where I can't exactly comment it what I see. Pata is overtaking now, finally Quag. So I have to get ready with something. So sorry guys if I can't get ready all the time to watch the race at live, but I'm gonna be back soon. At least Gomez is pitting now, so I don't have to comment it that much. Just I have to see Gomez coming into the pits. And as I'm getting done and getting ready, I can go back to here. Yes, Gomez is in, and Duncan is taking the lead temporarily, which is good for him, I think. I mean, it's definitely good for him. We can see the same. One stop. It's not a slow stop. It's quite an average one. It's a good one. And there was something. Curtis. He did it again. He did it again. He can be serious. Okay, this is the Curtis corner for sure. No one else could overtake here how Aaron Curtis is doing that. Nobody. He's the only one who could overtake here twice. This is the Curtis corner, for sure. I mean... wow. This was pretty impressive, I must say. As Pater is coming to the pits now. Coming back to 14th place maybe? Yes, because Curtis is overtaking him. Oh, Di Rossa hitting the back, but fortunately holds the car. Now Quag can try the same what Curtis did. Quag. Oh, Quag as well. Okay, here comes the experience of Formula 1. Quag is faster because of a lighter fuel load. And if lighter fuel load means that much, then Duncan is gaining on Gabriel Gomez. Okay, then it's not the Curtis corner anymore because Quag made an overtake there. So seems like the fuel load means a lot. So Duncan is pulling away from Gabriel Gomez more and more as Perez and Greenwood are out. Greenwood needs a fast stop. And I think this is happening. 5.6. Okay, Greenwood is having an amazing stop, so he can thank that to the team because Greenwood is coming out at a very interesting position. In a very good position, at least. I mean, eventually Perez gonna get overtaken, seems like. Yep, Zorbach. Zorbach jumped Perez. Or did he? Yes, he did actually. But like, if Duncan is staying out, no, this is the last lap Duncan is staying out, there was around 3 seconds gap difference between Duncan and Gabriel Gomez. So, yes, we will see soon how much this different fuel load means. Well, so far is Duncan going so fast as he can till he had to hit the limiter. And now he tries to push it so hard he can. The two teammates, Duncan and Kolos, are going to pit at the same time. Is this a fast stop? It is! It is indeed a fast stop. There is Gomez. Let's see if Duncan could gain on him. I think Duncan gained on him, yes. For sure he gained on him. It was like 3 seconds before. And now Duncan is closer around 1.5 approximately. And Curtis in the pits again. Oh, yes, Curtis in the pits again. He was already once. And he's getting fueled till the end of the race. With another 6.6, not the fastest stop though, but still a good one. And now Turvik is leading. Let's see. Turvik gonna complete another lap, but let's see if he can jump both Gomez and both Duncan. Let's not forget, Turvik had a huge gap. But if, yes, Ionescu is catching up. If they start to battle, then basically that won't happen by horses coming out. If Ionescu and... Wait. Yes. So when Ionescu and Turvik starts to battle, this won't end well because Turvik gonna lose positions and also time, but most likely time. Horse is having a perfect speed stop. Yep. Ionescu is coming and... Yep, gonna make Turvik lose a little time here. But Turvik can use his slipstream to gain back that little time here. But we have a yellow flag and Turvik is overtaking Ionescu back. That was completely unnecessary from Ionescu to overtake him for that. Zorbach is facing in the wrong direction. And Zorbach is coming pretty interestingly back on the track. Let's just say it was a bit dangerous. Like a lot. Zorbach is having his own way to rejoin the track and having his own way to do a Sebastian Vettel once again. Mate, I don't know what are you doing, but let's stop it. I mean, both of them are German, so I think it's in the genes. Oh yes, he hit Horst. He hit Horst basically. No offense to the German people. I'm joking, please understand it. Zorbach was a bit dumb here. Yeah. That wasn't the best. Wasn't the best move at all. And then how he rejoined the track and he spun the car again. Just... It's a complete question mark. Like, imagine my head right now and imagine a huge question mark. It's a bit funny. Okay, so where were we? Okay, Turvik. So let's see if Turvik gained a little bit. Turvik was way behind Duncan. And of course way behind Gomez. Lost his lead in now, but he wasn't in the pits. Eskog overtook him again. Turvik. But was Duncan. But Ibobu, yes, Ibobu wasn't in the pits so far, so that's understandable. Also, yes, he came closer a bit. Not by a lot, but a bit. But at the moment, he has the freshest tires and I think the least fuel load. All in all from the first three. The major question is, currently gets held up. The major question is if Gabriel Gomez can win his very first DTM race or not. So far it looks like he will. So far it looks like he will. And I'm also curious to see where Quag gonna go back. He's on very old tires now. At least he's gonna get filled around for 23 laps approximately. So Quag will have a great chance here. He was around 11th when the pit stop started. And yes, of course he's going backwards more and more. I would be surprised if he would come out in front of the 11th place, around 11th place. Oh, wet tires! He got wet tires. Did the rain start? Yes, the rain started. There you go, the rain started. Just the graphics are not working. Flo, press on the replay, please. No. I don't like the rain is glitched. It started raining. It started raining slightly. And Kog is taking a gamble. Because basically... Well... I'm not sure if it was the right choice. There are some dots on the track, exactly. Here as well. And here as well, yes, it started raining, but it's basically an invisible rain, so you couldn't see anything. And Gomez is... Wait! Close! And Gomez, wait! Okay. Gomez, okay, the other Gomez. I thought Gabriel came out once again. Let's see the tires. Bit close. It slicks. And here comes the Bobo as well. Oh, such a slow stop for the other Gomez. And the Bobo is also taking on the wets. Interesting. Interesting tactics. But the other Gomez, who is Rodrigo, taking the... Oops, a contact between Quag. Ah, yes. Quag got forced off. I nearly said Zontag. But yeah, there's the Rossa. Not Zontag. The Rossa is way faster. And he got into the inside. Oh, they are contacting a very little bit. But to be honest, that was something which was about to happen either way because the speed difference was so great because of different tires. It wasn't avoidable. Boyman is coming out as well. I wouldn't be surprised if Boyman would fit Vets as well because he has nothing to lose. But no. Oh, they are messing up his pit stop as well. Ah, nearly 12 seconds. Nope. Vets are not really paying out. So seems like Quag threw away every chances from himself to get points today. Well, not the greatest way to start a DTM career like that. But yeah, unfortunately this race for him is going pretty bad. Hopefully it will be a bit better. Oh, Fitzwater! And Perez, and Fitzwater is spinning around. And with that, he's gonna lose lots of positions. And that was Fitzwater's fault. That's the truth. So he can kind of blame himself for that. Oops, okay, he's coming back. Outside of the points. Wolf is also out on rise. And now, okay. There was some water spray. Basically, yeah, hitting Perez from the back. This is where the race starts to get interesting. I told you guys, Hockenheim is also always providing us great racing. Here. Rain is not coming back, we can just see that there is spray. Where are our wet tire drivers? Because the last sector seems completely dry. Yes, it's completely dry still, but the last corner there are some drops. It was too soon. Unfortunately for the ones who tried to gamble the wet tires, it didn't work. Wait, okay. Close must be on dries. And Perez as well. They are on... Yes, oh yes, this is Quag. And also someone else I didn't see because we were switching it too fast. But yeah, so far the wets are not working. Unfortunately. Ionescu is coming to the pits once again because of his collision at the first part of the race. Basically made him impossible to complete the race with one stop. He can gamble the wet tires now. He's like lapped, so he has nothing to lose. But I also don't think there is anything to gain. No, he's not trying it. He's coming back dead last. I mean, not dead last, but like pretty much last. Yep. The track is getting wetter and wetter because of the invisible raindrops. This might make some of the drivers pits, and Quag can get into an advantageous position, finally. And I don't think Quag could lap way faster on the wets than the others. I mean, he made the wrong call at the wrong time, so he lost several seconds. Exactly. Me being enthusiastic is sometimes disappearing. Even though I shouldn't, because I'm always sounding like I'm hyped. I mean, I am still hyped because yeah. Because I like to comment in detail so much. Just sometimes when nothing is happening, and there comes Duncan, Turvik, and yeah, I think Turvik is gaining on Duncan slowly. But the big question is who's gonna be the ultimate winner of this whole race. Yep, it's getting wetter and wetter now. The infamous last corners. At the midpoint, there are some spray. Exactly as we got confirmed, only the start finish straight is dry now. I think 4 more laps and wet tires will be needed. Only 4. I'm giving only 4 laps. And then we will see who will be the ultimate winner of this kind of chaotic race. I mean, yeah, Quag and the Bobo gambling could pay off, but their wet tires are starting to get worn. Warner and Warner. I mean, I didn't jump to conclusions. They lost out. They lost already so many seconds that even their gambling is paying out. They can come back a little bit, but not too much. The thing is, the vet's gonna be only faster once the game says the others have to pit, so... Quag. Yep, he had an interesting attack. And then getting the split stream of De Rossa in front of him. He's pushing De Rossa off and himself nearly. Okay, now it appeared on the screen. Finally. The graphics are back. Escarante is coming here in the inside and pushing Zorbach over a little bit. And now Caranti once again and hitting Zorbach as well. And this will pay in a spin. Or not? Oh, good. And Zorbach is coming back into Caranti. Just to, pay back some. And here he will come back against Caranti. And yes, from the next lap, it would be recommended for Gomez, Duncan, Turvik, and Greenwood and the others to come to the pits. If the wet tires are getting faster. Let's see if they will going to or not. Horst is being faster than his rival. Yeah, but here is Quag. It's a 127 from Gomez. And let's see, Quag. 129. Nope. Oh, Gomez! Gomez and Patel are colliding. And they are spinning around. And Gomez is losing out a lot. As the track is getting wetter and wetter, it's getting more and slippery, but wet tires are not yet the way to go. Because Quag is still 2 seconds slower than the others. And Gomez can't. He won't score any points this time. Everyone is overtaking him. I don't think there are any points for him now, or any chances for him to score anything. It's still, oh my god, still standing. What happened with his car? Did he stop? Wolf made an overtake though. Without crashing. And I think he's stuck, yes. But if he's stuck, the marshal might come and push the car away. And Quag is here now. Okay, he came back. Quag is here. Trying to make an overtake now. And yes, he made the overtake because he made Raul compromising his line. Here comes the Bobo now. The Bobo is on the wets as well. And we should check the times all the time to make sure when the wet tires are being better than the dries. Yep, 20. Nope, not yet. It's still 1 second. And Perez is still on the dries. So that's so far still not the best thing. Okay, so back to racing. Ionescu tries to unlap himself again. I don't think this will end well. Okay, he backs off. Fortunately, no problem about that. Fortunately, no problem. as Turvik arrived at Duncan, pretty much. What happened with Duncan? He suddenly lost all his pace, and now Turvik is coming and going in the inside line, and because of the speed difference, he will have it, but he have to be careful as for braking, and he is being careful and he's taking second place now. Weird. Turvik found his pace. Bobo and Kuagar still being here and still try to battling. As Gomez... Oh, Zorbach again! Zorbach is having a terrible race. Now he's losing out a lot. This is not his race. Yep, he got pushed a little bit. There wasn't even a question of that will happen. I mean, it was, but poor guy. He became so unlucky around the end. But he didn't have the worst race. Like, he had a pretty okay race, just, yeah, things didn't really work out as he wanted. Ionescu is so persistent. He's wanting so much. But probably because he wants to prove that he's worried to get back to Formula 1. So that's a pretty good sign that he is willing to fight that hard. I adore this mentality. I think it's a pretty good one. So hats off. Hats off in front of him. As actually, I don't even think that the tires are getting worn enough or just useless, because the wet tires seem to be not so fast as the dries, even though it's heavy raining now, and it should be a bit faster than that. Perez? I mean, wait, yes, this is Perez on the dries. We should compare him to someone else who is being on, wets. Uh-huh. Yep, now the wet tires are working. That's better. That sounds better a little bit. That's what I like to see now. The Quag's gamble paid off. I mean, yeah, kind of paid off. Could have been better, but we shouldn't be too sad about it, or he shouldn't be too sad about it. And wait, Turvik is leading! What happened? Why Gomez is only third? Oh, Gomez and Turvik collided! No, that's Ionescu! He's causing trouble once again. He's hitting off the leader of the race. Completely, and because of that, both Turvik and both Duncan are overtaking him. I can't believe what I see. I literally can't believe what I see. What kind of behavior is that? Like, no offense, dude, but you were a lap down. Oh my god. Gomez is getting hit off by a lapper. I can't believe what I see. And here, Mateusz Turvik is taking the lead. Why you call him Okonescu? Oh my god. This was the worst joke ever. But I liked it. So the new thing is that Mateusz Turvik is leading and Duncan is second. That's how the things are. Oh well. Oh well, maybe Gabriel Gomez is not going to win his first DTM race. Because at the moment this possibility is on. As Gomez is trying to attack back. Likewise close. Because he seems to be faster, like both of them seems to be faster. Yes, but not yet. Not yet capable to do it. Let's see if Gomez can overtake first Duncan, then Turvik back. Let's see if that's possible or not. No, not yet. He wasn't in the split stream. I mean, he was, but he wasn't at the best position for that move. At the last laps, the whole race is getting pretty chaotic. Here Wolf, he will try to get the split stream, but this won't end well. Wolf is in the inside and hopefully they won't crash. No, they won't crash, but Wolf is overtaking Karanti beautifully, but Karanti will have split stream here as well. And now Gomez is on the back of Duncan completely. He's on his wing. Another great battle. Yep, another overtake by Quag. I mean, would be. Yes, it is. It's a great overtake. But Quag is missing the point and he's losing another position. Wait. Was it a double overtake? Was it double overtake by Perez? Have I seen it correctly or not? No, never mind. To be honest, because Gomez is attacking poor Duncan still. And now since he's on the inside line, he will have it. He's having it. And as I see, the rain disappeared, so it's not raining anymore. Or is it? I'm not sure, but Quag again! Quag is doing such dangerous moves. I don't know what's up with Quag, but he's doing such dangerous moves, and once again... Again Perez! Again Perez, and they collide! I'm not even surprised. Honestly, I'm not even surprised after that. And one of them is retiring. Can we go back, please? I wanna see which one of them retired. Both? Perez. I think both retired. Or no. Or yes, I don't know. No, they both. They both? Yes, they both. Why? Like, don't understand. Why Quag was so damn aggressive here? Like, Quag was aggressive for laps now. Like, he thought with the wet tires he will overtake them back. And yes, here, basically Perez can't avoid it and then going against him and breaking off both of their tires. I don't know. Here we can see again, they are both just going wide. Wild, not wide. I mean wide, but wait. Why did I say wild? They went wide, not wide. Okay, I will learn to speak slowly. Yes, I don't really understand. Why did they do what they did? They both out of the race. If that wasn't DTM, Quag would get a penalty for sure. Because that wasn't really cool from him. I mean, I don't have any problems with him, I like him and such, but yeah. Greenwood can't overtake him here, otherwise he will get a penalty. There the two cars pushed away. So those two cars are still in a pretty dangerous position. And wait, Fitzwater gonna try it again? Like the move, which didn't really happen to him? No, he's not happening again. It's not happening again to him. Which basically, wait, he overtook him after all, but I think before yellow flag zone. No. No, no. It was in the yellow flag zone, so it's only getting a 5-second penalty for that. You can't say that. Oh wait, oh Boyman. Boyman! Boyman has a problem! Boyman is retiring from the race. It's a suspension failure. Oh my god. So many people are retiring around the end. Oh, poor Boyman. With suspension. You can't see. I think the left, right? I think the left, right, or the first front. I don't know. Which one? Okay. I won't be able to tell, so. Well, the thing is, people are falling off. There are 2 yellow flags. One is Boyman and one are Quag and Perez. They literally just... Yep, Boyman is here. He destroyed his car a little bit. But after that retirement, I wasn't surprised, like he was so furious about this whole thing. 5 laps remaining and Turvik is leading while Gomez is second. Gomez overtook Duncan back. Which means Gomez might have the chance to win this. I'm not saying he will. I just said he's having the chance. There is the dry line already, so it starts to dry up. At the moment it starts to dry up, which means the guys with the wet tires may have been a problem, but like I don't know where Bobo is because Quag retired already. I think Bobo is the only one who is being on the wet tires. The others are still on the slicks, and actually they made the right call because it dried up. So they did a good job with waiting. And at the moment, wait, there is another yellow? No, there wasn't another yellow flag. I just thought there is, but they cleared all the cars up. There are no problems anymore. And hopefully there won't be any more problems. Now the rain is back again. I mean, I don't know because it's weird. I think it started raining again. Unless the graphics are glitched, but I don't think they are. There is a dry line already, so Turvik have to push. Because Gomez is getting closer and closer to him. So Turvik have to really push if he wants something else from this race. Oh my god, Patel made 12 places up. I think we could call him the driver of the day basically because he made 12 places up, and that's a lot. And not only him, but there was someone else, I didn't really see his name. Yep, Gomez is getting closer and closer, and in this rate he will overtake him. He will overtake Mateusz Turvik, who had only 1 win last season. But that's still more win than what Gomez has, because Gomez just came to this DTM OC this year. So what will happen? 3 more laps remaining. What will happen? Will the new guy win his first ever DTM race? Or maybe Turvik gonna win his second race? Because this is gonna be his second win. We will see soon. First things first, we have to see if the rain gonna get heavier or not. Because this might determine some things. We will see that soon enough though. But the thing is, now Turvik had a better sector. a little bit of better sector. And these better sector are needed to secure the race win. Duncan can't hold the pace, but even though he can't, he's still gonna have a great third place. So that's a very good third place from him, and he can be happy with that for sure. I mean, if I was him, I would be happy with it. Like, no matter the racing series, a podium is always a podium, so it shouldn't mean any less for them, like to any of the drivers. Here comes Turvik. One more lap. I mean, two more laps, sorry. Because there was three before. So 3 more laps are remaining. And the thing is, maybe Gomez. Let's write Team Gomez or Team Turvik on the chat or in the chat, and let's see who is with who. I know it's 2 laps remaining, I just said that when it began. When I said 3, it was a mistake. I mean, last lap it was 3, now it's 2. To be more precise, 2.5. The dry line is still there, so I don't think it will be better, but I'm certainly sure that the last lap will hold surprises. The last lap will be full of surprises. I tell you guys that because I have a feeling like that, and my feelings are usually right. But let's see now, why do I have this feeling? Aside, Turvik is losing a little bit again, but this doesn't seem to be a huge miss. I mean, a huge time loss. Here comes Turvik, and he will start his last lap here at the Hockenheim ring, and seems like he could improve. Yes, he gave 3 tenths to Gomez, so if Turvik is holding that up, he will win his second race. I mean, this will be his second win here in the DTM OC. But there's gonna be something surprising at the last lap, as I've said. Here is Patel. In front of him, I can't even tell who is that yet. It's Ibobo. Yes, Ibobo is on the wet tires as well, but he's being a bit slow. Patel is missing the corner a little bit, and Fitzwater is coming, and Fitzwater might steal the last points position, and he does that. He steals it from Patel. Maybe this was a surprise I was referring to. But let's go back to Turvik, because as we can see, Turvik is starting the last sector now, giving a bit more to Gomez. I don't think Turvik can lose this from here. He will win it here, and Turvik will win his second. I will have this second win. I think he deserved that. He did an amazing race. Of course, he was a bit lucky that Ionescu took Gomez out. But either way, Mateusz Turvik is coming and winning the season opener here at Hockenheim. Well done to him, it was a great race. Gabriel Gomez comes home as second, and Bartos Kloss nearly overtakes William Duncan for third, but Duncan is holding his position and he gets the third position. That was a great race, I think, and there is a huge battle again. Fitzwater is still in front of Patel. Fitzwater basically stole that from Patel with that little mistake, and Ibobo is holding them up completely. Ibobo is still on West, let's not forget about that. And Fitzwater is being way faster than Ibobo, and he might try to overtake him here. There won't be no chance, unfortunately, for him. There is a very close finish at the middle of the pack. Now the other drivers, both 12th, Karant is 13th, Thomas Bennett after terrible race comes home at 14th, Vedran Vedrina 15th, then Nikolas Zorbach at 16th, he didn't have a good race either, and Robert Ionescu at 17th, I think he's being dead last. I mean, he could have had a better race than that, but this is what we have at the moment. And here comes Ionescu. And the race is officially over because every driver finished their races. And here we can see the final results. So basically, Gabriel Gomez can be happy still with that second place, even though he meant to win it. he still had a very amazing race, and likewise Duncan, likewise Turvik, they can be all happy for what they achieved and what they have. Then Bartos Kloss can be happy as well for fourth. This is his first DTM race. He got fourth, so that's amazing. Likewise, Greenwood at fifth, then Hall sixth. Ibobo, Fitzwater, Patel, De Rosa, Curtis, who didn't get any points. And yes, Fitzwater got point. No, wait. Fitzwater got a 5-second penalty. Sorry. I forgot that. So basically, Fitzwater falls back around 12th in front of Wolf. Yes, apologize about that. I completely forgot about that. So Patel actually scores the point. It's good that you reminded me. And then behind Wolf, Karanti, Bennett, Vedrina, Zorbach, and Dionescu were closing grid. And yeah, Gomez got a lap. Also, Boyman, Quag, Perez, and Fakhrizadeh retired from the race. Let's just say they didn't have their best races of their life. And if I say that, I am being a little kind. Fastest lap, Vedrina got the fastest lap, then Zorbach, Curtis, Gomez, Fitzwater, Kloss, and the others. I don't feel the need to tell everyone's name here because you guys can see. I hope you guys enjoyed. Apologize about that I couldn't commentate so continuously around the end, but I had to do something. These times I'm being a bit busy, so apologize about that. So I was Miklos Gal as always. Thanks for watching the DTM race. Next week we are going to go our next destination, but till then, take care and see you next time. Goodbye.